This is Ben for Surf Dome, and we're going to look at how to put a leash on a surfboard. A surfboard leash is made up of the Velcro attachment that wraps around your ankle, the urethane leash, the long bit, the railsaver that goes over the rail of your board, and a 2-inch string or the parachute loop, which is the part that attached to your surfboard or the leash plug. Now with this particular Ocean and Earth leg rope, the parachute string is attached to the railsaver, which makes life a little bit easier. It's also got what's called a plug buddy, which helps you feed it through. So all you do is grab the little red cord, dip it underneath the steel pin in the leg rope plug or the leash plug, and then just pull it through, and that comes straight through. It makes it a lot easier to do. Then it's simply a matter of just passing the one end of the railsaver or the Velcro attachment through, pull that through, fold it back over the blue string like that. The last bit here that you can see folds over again, and then fold back, and then you've got a connected leash that won't come off, and it's that easy. Okay, some other leashes don't have the parachute string attached to the railsaver, like this one from Northcore, but it's a very simple process to attach it. Same deal with the string, you just push it underneath the pin of the leg rope plug. Now sometimes, not always, it can be a bit tricky just to get the leash through. Just with a fin key or a small tool, you just pull it through, and then you can have the cord like that. So about halfway is good. And then simply get the railsaver, push it through one loop, like so, and then through the other. And then you just fold it over like we did with the other one. You just fold it down over the loop, Velcro comes like that, and that comes like that. That's important, that double loop, just because it means the railsaver is over the rail, and that stops the string from damaging this side of the board, and that's the best way to do it. Obviously, in terms of attaching the leash to you, this part of the Velcro ankle strap goes around your ankle, and it's a simple process. You can see for yourself, you just fold it around your ankle, and then Velcro around, and that will go around your ankle. Make sure it's nice and tight, so the back of the swivel, which should go right behind your ankle, facing right behind your heel, make sure that's nice and tight and it doesn't move, and you should be set to go. So the next question is, on what leg does the leash go? And that depends on the way you stand on a surfboard. So if you stand with your right leg forward, so you're a goofy footer, your leash will go on your back leg, your left leg. It's the opposite for a natural footer. So a natural footer stands with his left leg forward, and the leash will go on your back leg, which in this case is your right leg. So the main thing is, whatever way you stand, put your leash on the back. Once you've attached your leash to your board, it's a really good idea just to give it a really good tug. Just so you know that it's all attached. If it comes off now, then obviously it's going to come from the surf. So give it a good yank. Same when you put it on your leg, even just give it a good sort of, pull to make sure everything's attached, and you're good to go. The other good tip is try and put your leash on as close to the water's edge as possible. You don't want to be walking vast distances with your leg rope on attached to your board. That can lead to disaster and some serious stacks on the beach and a lot of laughter. So in terms of carrying the board when you've got your leg rope, there's a few different ways of doing it. One way is just to pick up the board when you're out of the surf. You just grab the leash with your, say I'm with them right-handed, grab it next to the rail, and then you just wrap it around a few times. Doing it a little bit clumsily. But that means your leg rope's out of the way. You can even hold it with your hand, and it's not going to fall or trip down near your feet, and that's where you fall over. So that's one good way of doing it. Another way of just keeping your leash sort of out from underneath your feet is you can just wrap it around your fins. So whether you've got a single fin like we have here, or a tri-fin or even a twin fin, you just wrap it around the front of the fin, whatever fin is the most forward. Wrap it nice and tight around that front. Wrap it a few times like this. You want it sort of close to the base. Don't pull it too tight. You don't want to nick the leg rope with the fin. Pull it tight, and then obviously you won't have a table at the beach, but the principle stands. Attach the leash and the Velcro back around the surfboard like that, and then that's tucked away out of your feet, and you can walk up the beach with relative safety. Fun fact, Pat O'Neill, son of wetsuit inventor Jack, came up with the initial design, which consisted of a surgical cord attached to a board with a suction cut. It was revolutionary, and it paved the way for this, but unfortunately, it was this prototype that was involved in the accident, which saw his dad Jack lose his eye. So that's how you attach a leash to your surfboard. Pretty simple, but a very crucial part of the whole surfing business if you want to keep your board attached to your leg, which is the goal. You might want a few of these, back up these strings, you can lose them, so always keep a few in your car. Have a leash on and enjoy your surfing.